Look at me lining things up because I'm gonna make a video to start the night just for a goddamn change. Anyway, that is what I'm doing. So I'm gonna bring this light around here. Ooh, I need one more bottle. Hang on. Where'd I put it? Hang on. Might actually finish this bottle that I've had for ages. Alright. Let's set this one up. Let's set the camera. Actually, let's just set this up for now. What do we got happening here? All right, not that. There you go. That's what we want. All right, that looks about right. Hey, Mega Leech, how's it going? I'm doing the usual. Warming up by making a drink. What the fuck is this doing? All right, doing a right hand twist. Yep. That's what I thought. Because I got some spiced rum in a surprise packet, so. All right. God damn it, the floor's still sticky. Ooh, that's got an aroma to it. Spilled a bunch of shit the other night and the floor's still sticky. All right. That's nicely done. Fuck, there's always something. There is always fucking something. As I said the other night, if it's not already on the bingo card, it should be me forgetting something. And it's my goddamn jigger. Always goddamn jigger. Alright. Ooh, definitely. Mega Leech, try it. Particularly with either a cheaper or somewhat disappointing rum or... Oh, so you're just going to make the syrup. Sorry, I was thinking of the clue. But yes, definitely do the syrup. It's really nice. It's fantastic, in fact. And you can experiment with the sort of sugar you use. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Oh, That's so annoying. Yes, so the spiced apple syrup, because you can, of course, experiment with the spices, make it to your taste. And the sugar, make it with different sugars. Makes a quite different syrup. Okay, so. All right. Silly shit. Okay, do the making bit first. Okay. Fuck it. There's 3/4. What the fuck was that? Is the battery flat? It's at 27%. 27% is not fucking flat. What was that? Right, what the fuck was that about? Did something wrong with it? Oh god, I just keep spilling shit. Okay. God, I hate myself sometimes. Alright. Getting technical problems, man. Okay, what? You cunt! You absolute fucking cunt. It's low, it's like over 20%. Why the fuck would you turn off if the fucking battery is still 20 fucking percent? Fuck you, you fucking fuck! Alright. But I had another. Oh, look. Jesus, did I charge this battery? Big fucking question. Okay, pretty fucking angry at the moment. Living up to my YouTube moniker. I think I did charge this battery at one point. Is it charged now? That's the question. It is 94%. Okay. What is this fucking thing doing? Swear to God, it better have captured the other bit of video, or I'm gonna be really pissed off. Okay. 3/4 of an ounce. Feet for north. And finally, 1/2 ounce of sherry. Man, that smells good. Okay. Swear to God, if that thing didn't work, I'll be so fucking annoyed. Right, adding ice. Save a little bit of ice. Saving a little bit of ice. Okay. Okay, stirring this. Oh man, that tastes good. Okay. But slime that in there. Oh, that colour. And I should have got these garnishes ready earlier. Cherry, 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 cherry. Over here, god damn it. God damn it. Going to have to use my spoon to get that cherry, I think. God, is that the last cherry? I'll put that in there for now. And that's the end of that. God damn it. That's far more hassle than I expected it to be. Yeah, okay. I will get the AI art. I'm hoping in a few short minutes. I'll just do my talky bit. Hopefully only going to take me 2 or 3 minutes from go to work. Okay. Camera, camera. Okay. Let's go with. That's looking pretty good. Okay. Starting the audio recorder. Let's go. G'day, cocktail lovers. I got. What's this? The fucking stopper won't go back in. What's that about? Jesus, the stopper really will not go back in. G'day, cocktail lovers. I got a new spiced rum, and I'm going to use it to make what's essentially a rum Negroni, also known as a right-hand twist. And it goes like this. In our mixing glass, we're putting 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of spiced rum, then 3/4 of an ounce of a bit of red aperitivo like Campari, 3/4 of an ounce of sweet vermouth, and finally 1/2 ounce of Pedro Jimenez sherry. We add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, then strain that into a rocks glass over a big chunk of ice, and my favorite garnishes, a twist of orange peel and a maraschino cherry on a skewer. And seriously, why won't that stopper go back in? Wow, that is fucked. Okay. It's a great drink. It's a great looking drink, the right-hand twist. A good sherry gives this a really interesting nutty undercurrent. It's a great twist on a Negroni. I recommend you give it a go. The right-hand twist. Ah, what the hootin' heck? Okay, you go off. You go off. Let's sit down and relax. Ugh. Things that are not copacetic. This new bottle with the stopper that won't go back on. All right, let me sit down. Sit down, lad. Okay, just remembered the Discord. All right, I'm gonna try and get this friggin' stopper to go back on. What the fuck? Ow, fucking bullshit! Ow, I pinched the skin on my fucking hand. Fuck. Ow. Hellion, hello, Kirsten. Ow, fuck. Oh, Christ, it's Thursday night. I always forget. Oh, no, you've had a shitty day. I hope you get some proper relaxation this evening. I just opened my illegal tender spiced rum and made a rum Negroni with it. And the stopper wouldn't go back in. I eventually forced it back in. I misjudged it and it pinched the skin on my hand, which fucking hurts. Right. See how long you last. Yes, that was you foods. I always forget. It's always a surprise to me when it does it. Sorry, I was going. The Discord. Starting the art for the evening. What do we got? AI generated. Anthropomorphic battery. Run down and looking tired at 20%. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, dear. So, yes, Kirsten, you missed this. My fucking GoPro was giving me shit. Kept shutting down saying, I have a low battery. And it's like, but it's not empty. It's saying over 20%. And it was shutting off. And I was so relieved I had a second battery that was actually charged. Because I was about to get really fucking angry at silly, surly battery. This one's interesting because it actually went to 22%, which is what my battery was actually on. Yes, well, it's just bloody lucky that it... Yes, thanks, Melich. I think I have to try and remember to charge that tomorrow so I don't get the same problem in the future. Now I also know the fucking thing fucks off at a bit under 25%, which is... It's just the stupidest thing ever. Why would you do that? It's just, man, I want to just take whoever made that decision out behind the bike shed and just have a word with them. What was this? There was a weird headline. World reacts to Donald Trump, LIV golf brutal failure. Donald Trump supports the LIV golf tour. Trump made a post on his Truth Social, urged his followers to turn on television and watch the LIV golf tournament. Unfortunately for both Trump and LIV, minutes after Trump made the post, the station running it cut away in favor of their regularly scheduled broadcast, which included reruns of television and infomercials. Pretty brutal turn of events for LIV golf and the president. They get cut off. They get cut off for reruns and infomercials. Good Lord. Wowzers. Someone commenting on Twitter, I'm just impressed he spelled CW correctly. CW was the name of the cable network that cut him off. I'm not sure what you're referencing then, and I'm actually having some very weird problems with the file management on that GoPro. But it does pretty good slow-mo, actually. Oh, sorry, Dr. Abigail, you just missed it. So Donald Trump's a big supporter of what you could call a renegade golf tour paid for by the Saudis. And of course, he's in the pocket of the Saudis. So of course he backs it. And he runs LIV events at his venues. And so there was an LIV tournament on, and it was on a network called the CW. And Trump on his Truth Social goes, "Oh, great LIV tournament currently in progress. 5 holes to play. You should go turn to the CW and watch it." Within minutes of that little message going out, the CW cut the feed on their golf to do their regularly scheduled stuff, which was apparently reruns and infomercials, which was yes. It's just funny that the CW thinks reruns and infomercials are more important than the LIV golf. Well, so I guess the thing is, I'm just going to fucking remember this stupid fuckhole camera thinks 25% is 0. Which again, absolutely infuriating, but god damn it. Another person said customer service said to return it. I bought it online during COVID. I didn't keep any purchase details. It's just like, the workaround is assume 25% means 0, which is fucking dumb. Actually, I'm liking this. My spiced rum Negroni more. I suppose it's diluting a little bit. And I didn't use Campari. I did use bitter aperitivo, but it's not as harsh as Campari. So I got a little bit of bitterness. And I guess I can taste the rum, but I feel like the sherry is really coming through. I should put these lids back on. Oh. There we go. Sherry. Sweet. Putting the lids back on. Okay. Wait, where's my... Oh, be in the cupboard. I'm thinking my little shot glasses will be in the cupboard. That's fine. I'll survive. User said, it happened to me too. Used a different cable for charging. Started to use the original GoPro cable. The problem was solved. No more 5-second recording issues. Hello, better issue. I think I'm using the GoPro cable to charge it. But, who knows in this big, crazy world of ours what's actually going on. It's a mystery. Yeah. I'm probably never... So this is probably like a 7 out of 10. Like I'm never going to make it again. Interesting enough, I don't regret making it. Honestly, that's now plausible to me that it's actually hard coded into the battery to treat 25% as 0. Yeah. Fucking stupid. Like, if it had been, I'd still be pissed off if it was 10% and it did it. Even 5% should just keep going till your battery's gone. But when the fucking battery is reading and the thing says it's over 20%, but it's like, oh, that's a low battery. We're switching off. What the fuck? In what world would someone want it to do that? It's like, oh, you have a quarter of your battery life left and I'm recording something. Well, you better stop recording stuff because you've only got a quarter. What the fuck is that about? That is phenomenally stupid. Absolutely phenomenally stupid. Really having trouble wrapping my head around it. God damn it. What's it? Oh, God, okay. Something fucking wrong with his fingernail. It always cracks. Grows to a certain bit and then it cracks. And I cut it short. It's like, okay, cut it below the crack and then it grows out again. Crack. Okay, it's probably just a byproduct of being old, quite honestly. See, this is what I get for not biting my nails. They grow longer and they crack. There was never a problem in the days when I bit the nail. The only problem I have was the ugly looking nails and habitually biting them down so far they bled. Deep sigh. But, you know, it's just going. Yes. I get that you're winding me up, Dr. Arabelle. It was just a very frustrating experience. And it's too soon. I'm not ready to joke about it yet. It's too soon. What a whole god thing. Yep, musical elevator already Thursday. Almost the weekend. I have very little control over this thing. I probably need to read the manual because it's also doing this weird thing where it won't delete the files. Like I take the little mini card out, plug it into my computer and say, I want these files on the computer. And then I say, okay, well, now I want to delete them off the memory card because it's on my computer now. And it won't delete them. And it doesn't even say you can't delete them. It acts as though it's deleted them and they're still there. It's really fucking strange. Ugh, I should probably read the instruction manual, yeah? You're saying battery management, keep the battery between 75 and 25. Yes. I'm just saying if I could get the cunt that programmed this to stop fucking recording when the battery's still got 25% in it, I would smash their face into a fucking wall repeatedly until either the face or the wall gave way. It's just, I really want to fucking hurt them. I want to hurt them a fucking lot. Oh, nice. Your brass band played a citizenship ceremony. Nice. Getting out there. Make you only charge your laptop to 60%. Ah, well, I'm a throw caution to the wind kind of guy. Your phone stops there. Mine doesn't. I semi-regularly run my phone below 10%. But it's just Just the concept of not giving you the fucking option. Just the concept of not giving you an option. You're recording something. It's got 5% of the fucking battery. And it just goes, oh, the battery's low. How is 25% fucking low, for fuck's sake? You fuck muppet. I'm going to swear a fucking lot about this. Because I am real angry about it. Gosh darn it. Now I'm just going to taste my spiced rum, because I haven't had just a taste of the rum. What's that smell like? Kind of just smells like cinnamon, actually. Doesn't smell very strongly of anything. Notice how careful I was that time not to get fucking meat of my finger or my hand caught in there. Because that shit hurts. Yeah, that tastes like pretty standard spiced rum to me. Hey Justin, how you going? What do they say on here? What makes our spiced rum unique? Lovingly crafted. Small batches using 100% Australian ingredients. Spirit distilled twice. State-of-the-art equipment from dark brown cane sugar, not molasses. Aged for up to 8 weeks. Spiced with 20 ingredients, including native botanicals, kakadu plum, lemon myrtle, quandong, wild rosella, and wattle seed. Creates a uniquely Australian taste. Premium quality spiced is handmade. Distilled and bottled in our distillery in Dongara, Western Australia. Proudly Australian owned made. Basically tastes like cinnamon and vanilla. Like most spiced rums. This is how they get it, because it's not rum. It's just spiced. And they're the rum. So they put the illegal tender rum company and then just put spiced there. That doesn't say spiced rum, because it doesn't meet the standard definition of rum. Clever clogs. Oh, Matt, I'm going to make another cocktail with this right about now, actually. Justin's trying to transfer money between banks. Yeah, same bank probably wouldn't protect you if you're actually being scammed. Okay. What was the other cocktail I was going to make? I need to check in my notes. The banana cart. There's always money in the banana cart. This is spiced rum, banana liqueur, sugar syrup, lemon juice. It's just a rum sour, basically. Sorry, which pronunciation did I do funny? I want to know if I did it on purpose or not. Yeah, call the fucking, if it's got to cut out, make it 0%. What fucking point is 25% if you're treating it like 0%? I'm just very angry about it. I'm glad we established anywhere near my age in these image generation programs, you have to say 40 years old, and then they look older than me anyway. But nice prompt. Realistic image of 40-year-old man, medium length, grey hair, grey stubble, in a shirt with cocktail designs, wearing glasses, making him angry, yelling at his computer and video equipment. I don't know, feel like these kind of look a bit like me. They're definitely, what did I say? Dongara? Was it Dongra? So I didn't deliberately pronounce it silly. I just don't know how it's pronounced. I mean, I think the beard's too big, and it's weird that the description was stubble. But that's capturing my mood, certainly. Oh no. Matt wants me to pose for a screenshot. Is it an angry one? You want me to pose angry? There's this one. I feel this guy's pain, but again, it's absolutely surreal that it does a beard that big when the prompt was stubble. I love that he's got a couple of drinks too. I'm feeling this guy. Angry. All right, I'm posing for an angry screenshot, and because I'm just there you go. I hope that was enough. I'm gonna make another cocktail. Given my spiced rum a real workout tonight. It was in my mystery delivery, my quarterly surprise delivery. The subscription service Mrs. Angry subscribed me to as a birthday present last year. So I'm now up to 3 good ones and 2 ones, which is, again, just according to my taste. I think other people would have liked the other ones as well, just that they were vodka and a coffee one, neither of which is really my thing. Okay. The banana cart. I'm going to make a banana cart cocktail. All right. Got to set up some things. 45, 15, 15. No way I'm doing 30 minutes of lemon juice. That's too much. Okay, so you two can go over here. You can go back in the cupboard, and I'll get the panini out of the cupboard. Let's see. Making my life difficult. What's going on? Okay. Where's the panini? There's the panini. Sugar syrup, and I didn't take a fucking picture of that one. Oh, fuck it. Panini. All right. All right. What do we got? What do we got? There's me actually yelling at the camera in this one. I like it. Doesn't necessarily look like me, but it is capturing my mood. That is definitely capturing my mood. I seem to have soft-shell tacos on that shirt. I mean, this one, is he angry or is he singing? He's got double rows of teeth. That's so disconcerting. His lower jaw's got a double row of teeth. Ooh, that is off-putting. That is very off-putting. All right, I'm going to make a banana cart. Yeah, shark teeth. That's right. Sharks have the multiple rows of teeth. All right. Let's do a couple of things. Alright. The sharp walk. Alright. Okay, I want this. 45, 15, 50. Oh, okay, God, I'm getting so fucking confused here. So easily confused. It was an interesting accidental thing, to be sure, Dr. Abigail. I don't think I've actually seen that as a glitch / hallucination very often, the double rows of teeth on a human. All right. Try making trypophobia picks funky teeth picks and it won't let you. Yeah. But it does it accidentally. Right, where are we? With this and this. And bring this over here. Let's go. Gosh darn it. Oops, wrong button. Oh, that worked. And if I can stop it. No, oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay. All right, yes. So what else is in it? The sugar syrup. Haven't used that for a little while. Surprised the lid isn't stuck on with sugar. Oh, goodness me. All right, let's see if I can get this done quickly. Oops, I should have taken the lids off these. And lemon juice. Reminds me, I have to turn my speaker off so I don't pick up little noises. I'll be back here in a second. There we go. Okay, so now I want to. Oh God, what am I doing? Okay. Literally forgot what I was doing. Have to shake the cocktail. there. Ugh, what glass am I going to put it in? This glass. Serve it up, as the saying goes. Okay. Gonna shake it like a Polaroid picture. All right. Turn that off. Turn this around. I'm going to take a picture this time. Oh, and you stop. All right. Und now, the camera, and will hopefully be done very soon. Yes, that is good. What do I do then? I want that. Okay. Okay. This is a record. All right. So that's ready. That's ready. G'day cocktail lovers. Today we're going to make a fun tropical drink called the banana cart. It goes like this. In our mixing glass, in our shaker, we put In our shaker, we put 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of spiced rum, then half an ounce or 15 mils of banana liqueur, half an ounce or 15 mils of cinnamon sugar syrup, and finally an ounce or 30 mils of lemon juice. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for about 10 seconds, then strain that into a chilled coupe. And there we have the banana cart. Well, that's a really tasty. That's a really tasty. That's a really tasty riff on a rum sour, essentially. It's well worth trying. Don't forget, kids, there's always money in the banana cart. It's actually pretty good. Slightly too much lemon juice for my taste. But I will survive. All right, now just going to sit down and chat. Turn this shit off. Turn that shit up. Go over there, out of the way. That would be nice. Thank you. You can go here. I can sit here. turning the sound back on. Right. So I feel like I heard more disc. Oh, wow. Cartoony with shark teeth. Nice. Cartoon of a 40-year-old man. Oh, what's it doing? Trying to load these. 40-year-old man, medium length grey hair, stubble, shirt with cocktail designs, wearing glasses, making him angry, yelling, rows of teeth in his mouth. Well, it hasn't really done the multiple rows, but it has made me look more like a shark. Did you really still say cocktail designs? Because I'm just going to say the shirt designs are all fish now. That's good shark teeth. It's like got a shark tail behind him. That's like fish on the shirt. Those are gnarly teeth. Those are very gnarly teeth. It is really done shark teeth. But again, it's like a fish shirt and fucked up hands. It has done suitably fucked up teeth, though. So, he's just that one's looking more like me, I think. Yeah, he's got like they look more like fish motifs than cocktail motifs. Okay, this one looks the most like me. This one looks the most like me. But again, his shirt's got fish on it, not cocktails. But that's and he's got the fucked up hands and the cocktail glass is just and the laptop's just floating in the air. But that one's starting to get me, really. So Megalich has had a go at making some trypophobia images, which I think would get people with a prompt. Realistic image of a fictional character called Honeycomb Man, face that looks like honeycomb with hex grid of honeycomb, like empty honeycomb, and give him pretty wings. I think these might upset people who are upset by these things. That kind of looks like something from Doctor Who to me, honestly. And yeah, I think that one would upset someone who had tryptophobia with the nice wings in the background. Matt has put multiple bottles in my hand. Multiple bottles in my hand. Fair enough, too. I'm not going to complain. Someone gives me multiple bottles. Sorry, trypophobia. It's not tryptophobia, it's trypophobia. Thank you for the correction. And my banana stand. And that's actually pretty good. It's not the sort of drink I'd have all the time, but for that sort of drink, it's pretty good. Actually, I quite like that. I might, like I did the whiskey tasting. Is it like World Gin Day coming up? The Drink Days website, what do they say? It's World Whiskey Day this weekend. I've already done my whiskey tasting. World Gin Day in about 2 weeks after that, June 12th. So maybe I could do a gin tasting for World Gin Day. But also 19th is Martini Day, and I've got a whole plan. I'm having a martini week. I'm doing martini and actual borderline proper martinis, not just anything stuck in a martini glass. And rum day's July 8th. So that I could do a rum tasting on July 8th. That's all good. Oh, you're saying trypophobia instead of trypophobia. I kind of agree with what you're saying, Dr. Abigail. Those aren't exactly what I associate as trypophobia, but I think if someone did actually have a thing about it, they would not like those images. They would not like them at all. Yes, and I don't even know if it's a real thing. I don't know. People can have extreme reactions to the weirdest things. Certainly, some of the stuff I've seen people do with the magic of Photoshop is is unsettling. Is definitely unsettling. All right, what do we got? Okay, I was just looking at a thing with someone with a rare bottle of bourbon, been having a discussion about what it would go for. And it basically looks like 1,000 US, which is, considering the prices of booze in the US, that's fucking wild. It's, well, yeah, it's like $2,000 here, basically. So it's a whole thing. People trying to get rare bottles. But, you know, my ongoing plan to win lotto so I can taunt people who are obsessed with rare whiskies by actually buying a rare whiskey and then not just drinking it, but making cocktails with it. That would just be like severe trolling. In other words, you know I'd do it. I would absolutely do it. What can I say? I'm a bad person, essentially. That's what it comes down. Oh, was it Pappy Van Winkle? Okay, this was on Discord for the YouTube bartenders, and where was it? Okay, so parents of a colleague discovered a bottle of Old Weller Antique. Actually, I'll show the picture. It might be something you've heard of, Kirsten. So it's Old Weller Antique 107, 7-year-old. And apparently that's going for about 1,000 US. So, hey, Safa. Yes, I read a very interesting thing. I don't know if it's true, but it's basically there was a period I don't know, in the 70s, 80s, where American bourbon went out of fashion. So these distilleries had a bunch that they had distilled and they couldn't really sell. And I don't know, distilleries went broke or they changed hands. And so there were all these barrels that were just left sitting for decades, like 30 years. And then the pendulum swings, the cocktail renaissance, and then also hunting rare bourbons becomes a big thing. And the person who's got all these, and I think this was Pappy Van Winkle, the person who's got all these barrels of bourbon from a good distiller that have just been sitting in the barrels for 30 years now has a small fortune on their hands, and they start bottling it and selling it for outrageous prices. Like, it literally sat there for 30 years, not as a shrewd move, but because they couldn't sell it. But then tastes changed and it became super valuable. Interesting. Hey, Rottweiler dude, you got a new booze shop in your town. Well, I mean, I don't know. New booze shops, that's always fun. Like, I've been making videos about green chartreuse or chartreuse generally recently because everyone's going, oh, it's impossible to get. Apparently, various parts of the US, it is absolutely impossible to get. But I know a bottle shop, and I saw that they had it, so I got spare bottles of both green and yellow chartreuse. I'm almost finished a bottle of green chartreuse, so I might go and get another one. But yeah, I was there. I was actually looking for something else there the other day, a week ago, and I thought, oh, do they still have the chartreuse? They had at least half a dozen bottles of both green and yellow chartreuse. So either it's not so difficult to get in Melbourne, or people don't know about this particular suburban bottle. What are we doing here, people? Oh God, what have you? Matt's now just photoshopping troubling things. I feel like this is a sooty pantomime thing of he's behind you, he's behind you. That is an unsettling co-streamer there. That's quite a worry, honestly. Okay, what are we doing? Oh wow. Okay, now this is hardcore trypophobia. Now, let's have a look at this one. This would absolutely upset people. Look at that. That's oof. That's deep holes in that face. Honeycomb man. Damn. All right, man. So you're using Leonardo. Okay. Gosh darn. So yes, so we're turning into creepy images tonight. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna put this back here. Why did I not turn this off? I should actually turn it off. Do 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 do. Oh, looks a lordy. Still got a bunch of clarified cocktail. Dude, I heard another here in Discord. Oh, wowzers. Yep, no, these are getting into serious trypophobia territory. It was a cunning plan to, don't say they've got holes in the face, call it honeycomb man. This one's got bees going into the holes too. So that's a thing. Yeah, this one looks a bit X-Files to me. Oh wow, I could definitely see this one upsetting people. Dang. And I love the bees. They're like a cross between a bee and a moth. Like, they don't really look like bumblebees. They're kind of fascinating though. So the prompt was a realistic image of a fictional character called Honeycomb Man. Character has a face that looks like honeycomb with a hex grid of honeycomb looking like empty honeycomb, giving pretty bee wings, show some bee larvae emerging from some of the honeycomb cells, and lots more larvae. Okay. So that's how you got around it without it won't do holes in the face because it knows upsets people, but you just call it Honeycomb Man, and he's honeycomb. Oh, well, it's like, what's it, Thursday? Feel justified having another drink. Man, that one's really sour. I poured a bunch of the orange sour mix I made into that to finish, and I thought that's probably not too much. It's got a very, it tastes like something that's deliberately sour. So if I house Tim Smith to my about half, probably about half. And dinner last night was good. The place we had booked fucking cancelled our booking, and fuck them in the fucking neck. They think they're better than me. And apparently, it's like some rich fuck booked the whole place up. So the day before a booking made for a birthday, they just cancel your thing. So fuck them. So I gave them a couple 1-star reviews on Google. Fuck them. And so we just went to a place we like in the city, an Italian place called Tazio. It's in Flinders Lane, near AC/DC Lane. It's really nice, and they're nice people. And all the offspring were there, and we had a nice time. It was good. It's a bit stressful because the tram's fucked up when we're going in, and we waited half an hour when we should have waited 10 minutes, which made us 15 minutes late. And being late to things makes me tense, essentially. I don't like it. Gas company am I with? Energy Australia is the retailer, I think. Oh, I did the and for anyone else in Victoria hasn't done it, who's paying energy bills, I did the energy compare thing, where I get $250 back from the government. So, yay! That should land in my bank account in the next couple of weeks. Oh God, I'm not recommending anyone. Safa, do the energy compare thing. If you haven't done it, look up the government energy compare, and it will compare for you, and you can decide who you want to go with. B, you get $250 just for being compare things. Okay, tense is understated. I got very worked up. I got very worked up about the trams making me late. This is the second time I've done the $250 thing. Oh, I forgot. You were that far away. You're in New South Wales. Okay. You don't get $250 in New South Wales. Okay. I must have been thinking your mum's place is in country Victoria. Or I'm just completely wrong, which is a whole thing as well. And that's really sour. Okay, I'm going to do something weird now. This might make it worse. Put some of my old fashions in there. It's a wonderful, wonderful life. Okay, at least I was right there as your mum's in country Victoria. Okay. Oh, looks a lordy. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. All right. What's this taste like now? It tastes weird. Not terrible, but weird. Oh, that's a fun headline. Elderly woman 95 tasered. So ABC News reporting 95-year-old great-grandmother in hospital after being tasered by police at Cooma aged care homes. So they've got an old photo of her celebrating her 80th birthday when she went skydiving for her 80th birthday. Great-grandma with dementia is fighting for life after being tasered by police. She's been there for 5 years, was believed to have been carrying a knife when officers tasered her. She was taken to Cooma Base Hospital where she remains in a critical condition. Nice work, cops. The 95-year-old lady was a great big threat to you. Good God. Oh, like police said critical incident team would investigate. The police are going to investigate themselves. I'm pretty sure the police are going to declare that the police acted correctly. I'm just going to throw it out there. The police investigating themselves? Probably. Dr. Abigail, which state Labor government are we talking about here? I mean, honestly, my alarm bells go off when you say like they voted against something that the Libs and Nats wanted, and just because the Greens ganged up with them. Yes, Metal Maniac. Probably the police finding the great grandmother, 95 years old with dementia. Can you just imagine how frail she looked? And the fucking cops tased her. Jesus Christ. Honestly. All right, let's see if I can find a news article about it. Because I'm looking at news articles. Oh, another couple of depressing things. Okay. Don't really want to go on about it. Depressing accidents and fires and whatnot. Oh God, sorry. No, that was a thing I read. Someone who had an OnlyFans page found out their number one fan, like someone who'd spent thousands of dollars on personalized stuff, was actually her stepdad. Yikes! That's yikes. Wowzers. Let me see if I can. Greens Initiative. All right, so it was a Greens Initiative. And yes, okay, yeah, the only reason the Lib Stats would vote fuck you to Labour. So, yes, they're very dishonest. You're not AI outing that family. Yes, well, apparently the woman's mum dumped the guy when she found out that he'd been spending thousands of dollars watching porn of her daughter. So, goodness me. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So I missed some more images, some more disturbing trypophobia ones. I think Matt's making me a Saiyan in that. But another finding a loop around getting the image generator to do something with holes in the face. All right, sorry, I'm just going to share this. So one more of Honeycomb Man, but the honeycomb's all over the body as well. Sorry. I do this photo manipulation that Matt did. Am I trying to be a Super Saiyan there? That's kind of what it looks like to me. I don't know. That's just weird. Okay, but this one, I want to get the fun prompt in this one. Cheese Grater Man. Fictional character called Cheese Grater Man. Character has a face that looks like skin-colored cheese grater with a grid of cheese grater looking at empty cells, giving him pretty cheesecloth hat. So, yeah, this one doesn't really look like a person, but it could still upset someone with trypophobia. Cheese Grater Man. It's more like Swiss cheese face. Oh, Matt, that was meant to be punk rock hair. Well, it's well, that's what's kind of what Super Saiyan hair. Cheese Grater Man strikes again. Yeah, I guess that could upset people with trypophobia. This one's fascinating. Let me share this one. Find this one fascinating. This is like it's trapped behind a big piece of Swiss cheese or something. I like that he has a tie as well. Cheese Grater Man is formal. Hey Luke, how you doing? Let's see. I'm just going to Greens rent crisis inquiry. Let's see if something comes up. Labor blocks inquiry into rental crisis. Greens, whether it shows contempt for renters. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I might have to use 13-foot ladder for this. Exiled Liberal MP Maura Deeming landed a blow against her former parliamentary colleagues from the crossbench, siding with the Andrews government to block a parliamentary inquiry that was set to scrutinise Victoria's rental crisis. inquiry would have examined factors driving high rents in Victoria, options available, blah, blah, blah. Final vote, joint Greens and coalition votes. 19 votes yes, 19 mean it failed, clear majority not reached. Other crossbenchers voted for it. So deeming Democratic Labour, Liberal Democrats, One Nation, Shooters Fishers sided with Labour. You're a disgrace, someone shouted from the public gallery after a result vote was announced. Deeming said she voted against it because her concern was the inquiry could have led to rent controls and perpetual leases. What's Labor's actual reason? Tuesday's motion was savaged by the property industry. Well, that's not a recommendation. And Labor, if the Greens are serious about tackling challenges, they need to get off their arse and call their mate in Canberra, tell him to pass Labor's housing. I don't know. Labor's 10 billion housing bill seems like a pile of shit as well, actually. There you go. Oh, yes, Justin, I did see your Jesus being US president. Yes, thank you. Yes, Matt, as I understand, I only saw a headline. It was Andrews paused the airport railway after a consultation with Albanese. I didn't see the thing. Oh, yes, that's a famous supposed Winston Churchill quote. Lady angry at him, if you were my husband, I'd poison your tea. Madam, if you were my wife, I'd drink it. What was his other famous one he supposedly said? Someone said, Winston, you're drunk. And he goes, yes, I am. And you're ugly. Difference is, in the morning, I'll be sober. Except he wouldn't be within half an hour of getting up. I don't think Churchill was sober. Rather dangerous levels of drinking that man indulged in. So now I actually want to find that headline. Melbourne Airport Railway. I can find the thing. All right. So what, after talking to Albanese on pause, federal government's doing a review of infrastructure projects. Pause to ensure certainty for workers, might be temporarily redeployed to other big bill sites. Fears of job losses remain high. Victorian government confirmed on Wednesday projects early stages can't move to the next phase during the review period. They're saying they're having problems with Melbourne Airport. So apparently the federal minister made a mistake and said the review doesn't include it, but now it does. So let's see. All right, so it's just who knows? Who the frick knows? So it's like $10 billion. Oh, well, we fucking need it. I tell you that. It's a fucking joke having to drive out to the airport. Not that I fly very often, but it's fucking ridiculous. Good night, Kirsten. Please take care of yourself. Luke, if the rail to and from the airport goes through Sunshine, it's kind of like if you don't know Melbourne, you get Sunshine. That sounds nice. Sunshine sounds nice. But yeah. But it isn't nice. Hey, Liam. How are you, man? I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Hope you are well. Dr. Abigail, Labor's reasons, corporate overlords, property developers. I mean, the only reason, as you said, the only reason the Libs voted with Greens was fuck you, Labor. Like, if there was an actual, say the inquiry got up, say the inquiry said what's required is more government intervention and rent controls, which is what the Greens want, which I would tend to agree with. You can be 1000% sure the Libs would vote against it. So them voting for the inquiry was an absolute farce. And yes, Labor, like the Liberal Party, is absolutely in bed with vested interests in property development and whatnot. It's just that the Liberal Party was willing to temporarily pretend they weren't for the sake of political point scoring. But yeah, I mean, and I notice federal Labor is coming under increasing pressure about these ridiculous tax cuts the previous Conservatives set up, and people just saying like, the cost for these is ridiculous. You've got to ditch them. And who knows, they might eventually do it because it's just escalating to a nightmarish thing. Justin, your brother's rent's going up 100. Mine went up more than 10%, which is not great. But it's funny. We just looked and it's like, oh, no, even if we decided to, let's move to a smaller place because the Young Angries moved out. No, smaller places are by and large more expensive than the place we're in now. So it's like, well, fuck this property market, this rental market, basically. But you know, I got a home bar out of it because we had an empty room. Well, 2 empty rooms, as I said before. The other room is the Zen room. So, you know, so because of interest rates, well, yeah, and inflation and ridiculous tax dodges given to people who have multiple properties should not be a thing. Well, yeah, I mean, that's an additional bonus, a cupboard full of sex hats. You know what I mean? You saw me going in there to get some bottles at one point, but I could have also, there are bottles in there. There are also sex hats in there. So, you know, it's got that going for it as well. I haven't even told him that we call them sex hats on the stream. I think he just get, yeah. Oof. Have some sooty water. Actually, I was just thinking that super sour thing would probably do well to have that with soda water. But I'm not going to drink any more alcohol tonight, even though tomorrow's Friday and I don't have anything much on work-wise. It's virtually the weekend. I'm on a roll with some of the stuff I'm doing at work. I got to watch a presentation from one of the big bosses tomorrow. Be very attentive. I am a good worker. Who can forget sex hats? All right. So doing okay. I looked up those stories, found out what's happening. Smith's chips recalled for injury and illness fears. Plastic contamination. Damn. That's interesting. A Hebrew Bible, 1,100 years old, sold for $57 million at auction in New York. Goodness me. 38 million US, 57 million Australian. Oh, the exchange rate is shit at the moment. What do we got? I'm just looking. Oh god, I hate the media articles about AI images, honestly. Pub voted the best in Melbourne. I bet it's a shithole. Which is it? It's about the vibe. It's about Marbo. And they don't even say what it is. Oh, it's the Terminus. They want me to listen to their stupid fucking thing. Fuck you. Fuck you. So many nerd articles about Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which Mrs. Angry is getting into at the moment. She got it as a birthday present. I don't think I mentioned that. Young Miss Angry. I got it as a birthday present for Mrs. Angry. Grim warning as winter approaches. What is it? Extreme weather conditions going to intensify. So what does that mean? Rain and snow-bearing cold fronts further south. Easterly winds. Reduces rainfall and snowfall. All right. So less rainfall but cold. So everything's going to dry out. So we'll have the most fucked bushfire season ever. Okay, cool. Sorry, Sky News running a headline. The presidency of Donald Trump left a lot to be desired. Bold call. Bold call. Yes, Icy Saracen, I feel like we're moving into whiskey season. Definitely. I think that's meant to be like an old fashioned. The cherry in it. Ice, cherry, and so I think that's meant to be an old fashioned, which is my fucking winter drink, quite honestly. Oofed. Okay, but as much as I hate Sky News, I have to say, who are they quoting? Former New South Wales Labor Treasurer. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Again, fucking nuke them from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Perth Distillers Banks and Bloom Ice Vodka. Who cares what vodka wins? Sorry. I want my baby shower gift back. That's unpleasant because the friend had a miscarriage. So now she wants to ask for the baby shower gift back. Duh, shut the fuck up, lady. Whether there's 7 best American single malts. Not that that's something I'm likely to buy. Tend to focus on Australian. So what do I say? Pacific Coast single malt. Okay. So I've never heard of these. These are so obscure. All right. The Westland. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. I've never heard of them, and you doubtless cannot get them in Australia. And I probably wouldn't buy them anyway because they'd be too stupid. Stupid expensive. Suffer. Stuart Robert resigns. I can't remember who Stuart Roberts is. How AI will come for your job. Can ChatGPT help with your job? Fuck off. What are we doing? Oh. Nicole Kidman bought an apartment in Milson's Point for $7.7 million. There you go. Going to move back to Australia by the sounds of that. This is my thing. This is different articles. It's never coming back. Full-time return to office is unrealistic. Hybrid's here to stay. Can we please end the working from home debate? Working from home is here to stay. Stop trying to convince everyone otherwise. I swear to God, some of the people who are quoted in these articles about go back to the office. They're so self-serving. Oh, hello, Kirsten. You're still here. Westland and Westwood are delicious. Both available in Oz. Nice. I think the last American single malt I had was a Texas one, Balcones, which is one that Dan Murphy's carries. It was on special. You know me, if it's something different and exotic, I'm only getting it if it's on special. English not doing any more trypophobia. Oh, wow. Sorry. More cheese. Oh, my God. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize that these were all coming. So just for contrast, I'm going to share this one of Justin's of Jesus being sworn in as American president. Sorry, all these Swiss cheese man things. I'm just going to show a couple of them. You should be on the Discord if you're not. Then you can see them all. I didn't realize how many of them were there. But they're pretty cool. Okay, so Liam, what I've been up to, the usual, my man, the usual. So yes, this a very mannequin-looking Jesus being sworn in as US president in a pseudo-military uniform, and Trump with a screwed-up face there, which is interesting. So it's like, okay. It's like a melty cheese man there. I love the ears sticking out the side, actually. That's very weird. Oh gosh, this one reminds me of something. I think it's from a Japanese anime. But yes, Swiss cheese man. I don't think people with trypophobia would like that. All those holes in the face. There's a bunch more on Discord. I don't have the wherewithal to show them all. I need to just drink some soda water before I go to bed. Oh, Lorks a Lordy. Working from where? I don't even want to read that. It's just like there was literally like a media outlet they were just quoting this person who was representing commercial property owners, and it's just like, fuck off. Just fuck off. It's just they make me genuinely angry. And it's like, god damn. It's just, Jesus. Oh god, someone's publishing an article. We asked ChatGPT which 5 cryptos will survive 10 years. Yes, get fucked. That is abso-fucking-lutely meaningless. You fucking shitheads. Again, I don't know. Perfect world, like I said, if I had the Thanos snap powers, I wouldn't necessarily snap the people behind those articles, but I don't know. I would bounce their head off a fucking brick wall just to tell them to wake up to themselves. God damn. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Sorry, I'm not even going to read this, but weird fucked up headlines. Mum reveals she caught friend nursing her infant son on 2 separate occasions. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's just, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Radiologist escapes conviction after drink driving a golf buggy through Adelaide's CPT. Womp womp. Jesus. That is so fucking weird. People, what are you going to do about them? People, you can't make this shit up, honestly. Is mainland Australia an island? I believe so. A big island. Yes, I think Honeycomb Man was the one that was really going to upset trypophobia ones. Cheese Man may have been too abstract to really upset them, but kind of got there. Okay. Just thinking if there's any other weird new headlines. Oh my god. It's so fucking surreal. Possible antidote for death cap mushroom toxin discovered. Well, also the possible solution for death cap poison is don't fucking eat random mushrooms, you idiot. Just throwing it out there as a potential thing. If you're not 100% sure what the mushrooms are, don't fucking eat them. Or, as the saying goes, just eat half of them and put the other half in your pocket. to make life easier for the coroner. I've got to just scroll past again. That's her about the OnlyFans model finding out her top customer was his stepfather. Ugh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Redonkulous. So I'm just looking if there are any other fun, weird things to read before I go to bed. Behold, the only garlic bread recipe you'll ever need. I don't need a garlic bread recipe. Bread, butter, garlic, fucking recipe. Who needs a fucking recipe? Ooh, did the Falls Festival get cancelled? Let me see. Falls Festival, normally over New Year's, 30 years, won't be staged. First held in Lawn, struggled to find a permanent base. Last year was held at Melbourne Sydney Mire Music Bowl after they were prevented from staging the event. Plans to permanently relocate the festival to Maroon ended up in VCAT. Nearby residents objected. In response to questions about the fate of this year's, Fall said they hope there's something would happen. On Wednesday morning, festival producer issued a statement, said there'll be no festival this year, as organisers took a break to reimagine how Falls will look in the future. Fascinating. And of course, COVID caused them immense problems. There you go. Fall's been running for 30 years, but it's cancelled. Sorry, what did Bing Chat AI argue with you that it wasn't? Oh, that mainland Australia was an island. Yes, it by definition is an island. It's a body of land completely surrounded by water. It is absolutely an island. Again, those chat engines have some ridiculous failings. And the Bing one's particularly bad, actually. I did the some folk will remember I got ChatGPT to do a review of the Angry Aussie YouTube channel, and it was a mildly good review, but it kept getting the subscriber number wrong, which did my head in, because that's just a number that you should just be able to look up, and it kept getting it wrong. Well, actually, maybe it was Google's Bard that got it really wrong. Said I had 1 million subscribers. But yes. Well, no. Okay, so the Australian mainland is a continent, but no, Tasmania is not part of the continent because it's separated by water. So that's complicated, and it's not just Tasmania is a state of Australia, but the political entity that is Australia owns a whole bunch of islands. So the mainland is an island. It is a continent. It is not the entire country, because country is a political thing. Continent and island are physical things. So, yes, once you bring in the political construct of a nation, things get all sorts of complicated. Oh God, is that fucking hostel fire in New Zealand that killed a bunch of people? It's actually an arson attack. Well, that's awful. damn. It's like the story was bad enough, but I swear to God, Sky News just fucking enrages me, just with their ridiculous goddamn horse shit. My God. It's like no one watches Sky News. It's just that other media outlets report the ridiculous shit Sky News says. It's like, oh my fucking God. Ugh. Don't know why the Muppet song's in my head because I'm not starting the stream. I'm finished. It often pops into my head when I'm starting a stream, when I'm setting things up and I'm ready to go. I'm like, it's time to light the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight. Boom, 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 boom. Justin, yes, I think you're right. Just politicians and other media people watch Sky News, and fuck all other people do. It's got like no fucking viewers. It is a travesty, and they are just the worst people. Oh, I remember that one, Kirsten. It's drugs. The surprising people, and some people were saying the dodgy reason people use cash. They're saying like, they're saying, oh, the only reason the millennial and Zoomers use cash is to buy drugs, which holds for me too, because I don't buy drugs and I haven't used cash. It's still like everything credit card for me. Like, I used to go to an ATM at least once, if not twice a week to get cash. And what are we, like 3.5 years into COVID now? I've definitely used, since the first restrictions, since like going to working from home, I have definitely used an ATM at most 6 times. I just don't use them. I don't use cash. I just do not use cash. And it's wild. And yes, Sky News is in pubs and airport lounges. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Megalith, you've highlighted one of the many shortcomings of those things. It's just like, it's those various chatbots. It's I'm trying to think of the right way to put it. It's they cannot do anything but attempt to rehash material they've been trained on, and they don't understand anything they put forward. There's no consciousness there. There's no actual understanding. It's just that they've got such complex coding, and they were trained on such an unbelievably massive amount of data. They are pretty good at guessing the next word in a sequence. Oh, that's another one. Cash for getting your nails done. Pretty sure your girl's not declaring her income. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'd use more cash if I was doing more drugs, because I'm doing 0 drugs. So I'm using marginally more than 0 cash. Though that's another thing the weirdo right-winger conspiracy fuckos are into. That it's going to be illegal to use cash, and they're hyper paranoid about it. They're hyper paranoid about everything because they're just fucking weirdos. But they see it as a conspiracy. Oh, yes. Why would you care about whether your nail girl's declaring income as long as your nails are phenomenal? But, Dr. Abigail, when we're talking about Minecraft, was there any cash involved in that, really? So, still doesn't change that I'm not using cash, which really surprises me, honestly. Yeah. Gotta pay people cash. I mean, keep things happening. Money's just a concept. It's a consensual hallucination. Ooh, neat. Yes, Kirsten, please post your nails in Discord. Definitely. Yes, to borrow from William Gibson, famed cyberpunk author, money's just a consensual hallucination. Fiat currency only has value because people collectively decide that it does. It's like if people collectively decided the money didn't have value, it wouldn't, because it's not real. It just isn't. It isn't real. It's imaginary. Yes, Justin, you don't use cash because you're doing piles of drugs. I know. I read it in the media. You're only using cash for mountains of drugs. We're just looking at Kirsten's nails. Oh, what's the thing doing? Nice nails. Okay. Although, okay, I'm just going to share this picture, Kirsten. Just because, well, because your nails look awesome, but also the fact that only 3 of your fingers are showing, like I assume your other fingers are, it's just making me think of an AI generated image getting the number of fingers wrong. I know your other finger's just there, like behind the glass. But it's just making me think of an AI image getting the number of fingers wrong. Your vibe is cute, but will stab. Oh, there you go. Thanks for that, Mega Leech, because I was sorry. Liam asked how long since Azy died. Yeah, it was just after Christmas. I was going to answer. I don't fucking know. Didn't commit it to memory. There you go. Well, I don't know about some women, but maybe Kirsten can answer why she does one finger a different color. On a totally different note, I loved. I've seen a few variations of it around, like Mardi Gras. Someone posting like this really elegant nail coloring job they've had done in like rainbow colors, and saying, "Here I am, all ready for Mardi Gras," and they're all the other nails are like long and pointy, and these two are cut short and smoothed off, but have the same sort of shimmery rainbow on them. And people who don't get it commenting like, "Oh, it's a shame that those ones broke. Otherwise, it would be perfect." Justin, how's AZ's family going? Okay, as far as I know. I would have to admit to not having direct contact with them on the matter, off in Canberra as they are. Yes, Liam, we all miss AZ. Because I keep getting Facebook memories of doing things with him. And it's remarkable how many of them are, oh, AZ's in hospital, he's not doing well. That happened a lot over the last decade. Okay, so in Kirsten, in your case, you don't actually like it. Well, that could be the mentality, Megaleesh. Like having a feature wall in your lounge room. Could be. That could well be it. There we go. All right. Well, having eaten my cherry, I might retire for the evening. And thank you, rather special people, for joining me this evening. Shape up for a party night on Friday. What did I say? I was getting ahead of myself. Friday night, party night. See how long I last then. Saturday night won't be a stream. I'm going out for a special event with Mrs. Angry, a whiskey and food pairing night, organised by the Bakery Hill Distillery, which is moving to Melbourne from the country. And there's a special night, multi-course meal, where each course is paired with a particular whiskey. Pretty fucking sophisticated, because I'm a sophisticated motherfucker. I'll probably post pictures of the whiskey and food pairings on the socials, because I'm motherfucking classy. I'll probably be back on Sunday. But yes, tomorrow night, party night. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to go sleepy berbers now, so I hope you all look after yourselves. And I hope to see you another time.